Hey guys, welcome to another video and welcome to another review. Today we're going to be doing a video review on the Warrior Covert QRL. If you remember this stick from a couple of months ago, this is a stick that I helped find people to go ahead and be part of the Warrior VIP. In part of that, a big thank you to our friends over at Warrior. You know who you are. Thank you so much for letting me be part of the program again, and this time for letting me help out again and find some really cool people to try them out. We were able to reach out to people in the northernmost part of Canada, the western part of the country, the eastern part of the country, and of the United States and Canada. We were able to find a good crop of people with a great opinion, and I was very excited to get them to be part of the program. So I look forward to the next one, if there is going to be a next one. I loved working with everyone. Everyone was just fantastic. If you haven't seen it, the way that I kind of chose people and talked about them, check out the Facebook page, Thinking Jack Hockey Reviews, and you can actually see a lot of the information and all the other people. So now we're going to go ahead and get started. The moment I got this stick, I was really excited. I mean, this is a stick that wasn't going to be released until almost July, and we were already getting it in April and May. So that's pretty awesome. You get an unreleased stick to try out because they value your opinion. They want you to build a hype. And not just that, but every time that we have provided opinion, every time that we have provided anything, they're always really good about it. They always, seem to kind of implement that. And I was very excited to be part of that before. Now I'm more excited to be part of it now. Now, if you take a look at the stick, it kind of does feel like a throwback to the old baby blue Dolomite that Ilya Kovalchuk used to use. It's got the baby blue all over here by the Warrior, but then it just goes back to the red and the white and orange that the QRL has been rocking for a couple of years now. And this one is grip. It's not the old style nipple grip. This is more like a ribs on the corners type of grip, and it doesn't offer too much grip, which is great. You don't feel like your hand is being caught, your palms are being caught, especially with the different types of palms. If I was using maybe digital, I might feel my hand getting caught, but I really don't have the issue. Now let's see here. For the curve, I went with the backstrom, which is more of a Sakic type of curve. So it's always going to be kind of in the Sakic. We're never going to give up that name clone, but with Warrior, it's a W03 backstrom, and I went with 100 flex. I did get the grip version. I didn't really have the other option for the other one, and I don't really care. I enjoy the grip sticks from Warrior. As far as the weight, this is probably one of the lightest sticks in the market. I know the EK60 from Sherwood is really, really light. Sometimes it felt like it was too light. This one really felt extremely light as well, but this one had a little bit of a different balance. There was more that felt like there was a little bit more of a weight in this side to kind of give it that better feel. But again, I really did enjoy this. The height, I think, was the only issue. If you can see, I went ahead and also added a composite plug. You can see kind of the crease right there. Had to kind of crunch that in to kind of give you guys a visual of how much I had to put in. But then again, I'm also a very, very tall guy. I'm 6'3", and on skates, I'm about 6'6". So, the stick height is going to make a difference for me. At first, I was struggling with the height issue, but then once I added the plug, this thing started singing my song. Now, there are some things that I do want to go ahead and cover first. First, the balance of the stick. I was pretty happy with the balance of the stick, actually. Like I said before, it felt like there was something that made it a little bit heavier in this particular area to just kind of balance it out and give it that lightweight feel, but at the same time, it was still super lightweight. I don't know, maybe it's just my hand positioning, but it just felt like this stick was a lot lighter than my EK60 for comparison, and although the differences was that I was actually a lot happier with the balance on this stick than I was with the EK60. I think it maybe it just been, you know, this part of the stick, which the balance kind of tuned out, and it didn't make it blade heavy, but it made it to where it just felt more equal. So that actually ended up being making me very happy, because, you know, I like a very light stick, but I also don't like a stick that feels like a toothpick weight. So this made me happy. Another one that I want to go ahead and talk about is the passing. Now, the passing on this stick was actually pretty phenomenal. I know I always do praise other sticks when it comes to passing, because I'm usually the type of guy that prefers to have a good pass, whether it's across the eyes, straight across, up the eyes, you know, along the eyes, or throw a saucer pass, whatever it's needed. I prefer a stick that will let me be able to perform that task without feeling like I'm trying to shoot a rocket and hurt somebody. This stick felt like all my passes were coming out of a bazooka, and however, I was able to control them a lot more, to where the stick was flexing and giving me a good kick on just a pass where I thought, oh God, I'm going to shoot a puck at this guy accidentally, but instead it would be right along the eyes, straight to the tape, a good hard slap, and they weren't complaining like they were with other sticks. So I felt like this gave me more security on passing, which is a very good thing. And I mean, you do want to have a good pass. You don't want to be the only guy that's just known as the shooter. You want to be able to throw a good pass and just share the puck, share the love, right? So I was very happy with that. And one thing that really played into it was this blade. I've always loved Warrior blades. I'll start off with that. From when they used to make just regular two-piece back when they were innovative, to when they made two-piece sticks when they switched name to Warrior. I've really loved the construction, how tough it is, and especially with the covert. Now, this is a very tight weave. It's very strong, very tough. It shows almost no wear, just, you know, puck marks and wax marks, but this blade is probably the best blade in the market right now, next to the T100 blade that I'm using. Both of them are very rigid, very stiff. They offer a little bit of flexibility, but no back flex where you're going to lose the puck or quote unquote toe it and, you know, shoot it at the corner accidentally. Now, it wasn't the same thing when it was with the other Warrior stick that I had, the Dynasty. It was not the same blade, all right? So let me tell you that. Both blades are very different. That other blade felt a little bit softer. It chipped a lot quicker. This one has no chips whatsoever, anywhere. And this one has remained tough, resilient, and every shot feels like the shot straight out of the box. So that's what makes passing with this stick and shooting with this stick a whole lot easier, is the blade, the control that it gives me, paired up with the kick point and the control of the shaft. I think Warrior made a winning combination when they made the QRL. The QR1, that one had some durability issues. The QRL, I've been beating the heck out of it, and it has not had any durability issues. So for the blade and the passing, I would give it a 5 out of 5. I'm very happy with it. The puck feels on the blade anywhere that it's on it, and I've had no complaints about it whatsoever. When it comes to shooting, like I said, there is no back flex to it, and I've just been generally extremely happy with it. It's a very responsive blade. It's a very, very quick shot that you can just generate without anybody able to notice. I mean, if you can get a shot as quickly as you get the puck, like most pros can do, and the stick is helping you do that, or, you know, giving you the ability to do that, you're already on the path ahead of a lot of other people. This stick, you can catch them napping and just whiz the puck right past them. And the blade, it has been hacked, it has been stepped on. The only thing that it's lost is tape. It hasn't lost any ability to perform, and it's just stayed consistent. That's I think that's the biggest win out of the Warrior QRL. The blade alone makes this stick worth the purchase. The performance of the shaft paired with the blade, I mean, you're just talking gold medal at that point. Now we're gonna go ahead and talk about the shaft, because I can sit here all day and talk about the blade and how amazing it is, but the shaft alone is what's making your shot feel like a rocket. The shaft is a C shape, it's very soft. It's kind of a thinner side shaft, very thin, and then of course it thins out almost paper thin here towards the taper. Now this has been a big upgrade from the original QR1. The performance to it has stayed consistent. It doesn't feel like you're using a really whippy stick. This is a 100 flex stick, okay? And I'm shooting this and it feels sometimes like a 90 or 85 flex. That's how whippy this is, but I don't lose any control of it, so I'm very happy with it. Slap shots, very good. Wrist shots, amazing. I mean, I think I was posting on my Twitter and on my Instagram about all the goals that I've been scoring with it. It feels like it's revived my play again. Now, the durability of it, I mean, there's some puck smudges because I do deflect shots as well every now and then. This stick has not broken anything. My only complaint would literally be the height of the stick, of the shaft, but other than that, there's literally nothing worth complaining about. For the first time in a long time, I've been really happy with a Warrior stick end to end entirely. Well, I'm just going to talk about that. I mean, I did have to, add some length to the stick, but other than that, I've been very happy. The performance, all the guys who have tried it out, Josh, Brian, all the other lefties that, will come up and say, hey, is that a new stick? Yeah, here, grab it, take it. And they get to use it. They're just like, oh my God, I can't wait for this stick to come out so I can buy it, or I can't wait to save up some money and buy it. That's just guys' first impression from using it. I've been using it nonstop. I've been punching in goals. I've been playing defense with it as well whenever I needed it. And this stick has made me generally extremely happy. For the performance of the shaft, the shooting, 5 out of 5. I mean, I'm actually happy with the slap shots. I'm happy with the wrist shots and the snap shots. Everything just about it feels like it's singing to me. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this stick. For the shaft, the performance, I'll give it a 5 out of 5. For the shaft and the durability of the entire stick, a 5 out of 5. I've not seen a single scratch on this except, puck marks, smudges. That says something. Clearly Warrior listened to our previous feedback and they decided, hey, you know what? Maybe we should step it up and get that figured out. Well, they did. Would I recommend it? Now, would I recommend this stick? Absolutely. You can play however you want to play with it, but at the end of the day, I think you would be very happy with a good performing stick. A stick that has given me pretty decent durability. I know with the original QR1, if you guys remember, I broke the first one immediately. I broke the second one almost instantly, to the point where it became very frustrating after a while. Especially when the replacement that arrived to me broke almost as fast as the original one broke. This one, I've had it for a while now. It's already October 16th today, and I have had this stick and I've been using it nonstop since about July. So yeah, I'm definitely happy with it, and I would recommend it to anybody. Especially for the price that it's going for. If you feel that it is a little bit too expensive, there are some pro stocks that are a cheaper cost. Definitely give it a try. I know some shops are still allowing demos for these. Definitely go and check that out. I think you would be very happy if you can find your curve and your flex. Do what you gotta do. Get your hands on this stick. I'm very happy with it. Thank you again to Warrior for letting me be part of the Warrior VIP program again. I'm very happy that I got to be part of it. I'm very happy that I got to choose the people that I chose, and I look forward to the next one if there is another one. I look forward to, you know, working with all of you guys again, and, you know, shoot me your thoughts, comment below, share the video with your family, tell everyone how much you love hearing my awful voice. Thanks for watching.